Yo.
Yo. We good to go?
Yeah, we live. We live.
What's good, people? Hoteps been told you, episode 31. Another week, another Thursday. We're here every Thursday at 8. Thanks for everybody in the chat already. You on Periscope too, man?
We on Periscope this week.
Okay, we on Periscope. We on Yahoo. So check us out. Hotep Jesus, what's good with you, man?
Oh, what's up, yo? Life is good. No complaints over here. I just came back from Vegas. Hanging out with Gary, the numbers guy. That was cool. Got a chance to meet some of the crew, some of the numerology crew. So it was a good weekend. I hung out with Tane too. Tane was out there. So it was cool, man.
Okay.
I thought you was out there for the fight.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the fight just happened to be that weekend.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It just happened. It was just a coincidence.
Okay. My boy Tani, I got to get him back on. I got to need another interview. I need that chemist knowledge, man. He got some good knowledge in that brain of his, man.
Yeah, we got a chance to chop it up and talk. So yeah, definitely. You definitely got to pick that man's brain.
Yeah, that's what's up. R. Kelly. I know we just talked about him, but I think the next day after we did our show, Sony RCA dropped him from the label. He's no longer has a record label. And I thought this was something he wanted, man. They gave him a shitty record contract, took all his masters. He don't get no stream money. Now he's finally dropped. He can go independent. Is this a good move for R. Kelly?
Oh man, it's tough for me to say. Ordinarily, being an independent artist is the way you want to go.
Yeah.
You know, the labels are out here raping people, literally and metaphorically. So it might be a good thing. The worry is, like, Shorty texted me today. She's like, let me play my R. Kelly on iTunes so they take it down. You know what I'm saying? So it's come to that where there's gonna be that unfairness, like we saw with Bill Cosby. They removed his show, right? And then now R. Kelly with Sony dropping him. What are they gonna do? They're gonna remove his stuff? You know what I mean? Like, are they going to remove?
Yeah. That was the point. They said we're dropping it, but the music's going to stay in our masters. All the money's coming to us.
Oh, snap. Oh, wow. That's how they doing it? They doing it dirty.
They don't care. It's still up there.
We don't want you. We want your money. Damn. I don't know.
Then you see our Hotep queen, Erykah Badu, came out and defended R. Kelly at a concert in Chicago. Oh, man. They lit her ass up.
Yo. She came from a very spiritual place with her statements. You know, when the headline first hit, people took what she said out of context.
Right.
But what she said was from a very spiritual point of view, from a very healing point of view, because I feel like there's this cycle where women sexually abuse little boys and then boys grow up and sexually abuse other boys and girls. Yeah. No sex is innocent, but I believe that there's a cycle, and I believe that when it happens to a boy, it seems to be just glossed over.
Yeah.
Just like we saw with Bryan Singer and how he was touching on little boys, but nobody want to say nothing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so there's definitely a double standard there that we're not acknowledging and could possibly cause some mental instability. And if R. Kelly is guilty of what it is, we've got to look at the root cause of this, and you brought that up many times.
Yeah. And Badu wasn't the only sister that took his back. I must say that I always get her name wrong. Taraji Henson?
I think it's Taraji Henson.
Oh, yeah. She even did a video. She did a live demonstration for the Shine. She searched on Instagram, mute R. Kelly. There was thousands of hashtags. She goes, mute Harvey Weinstein. There's like 2 hashtags. They chewed her ass out, man. And she was just making a point, man. And then a lot of people are saying, oh, Harvey's going to his day in court. Man, Harvey going to get off. Harvey's going to move to France with all his shekels, getting money from all his movies still. All he had to do is take his name off. They said, we're going to give you the percentage. Just take your name off. And he's going to live the rest of his life doing the same goddamn thing he's been doing. And these people can't see that, man. This is what, Tariq Nasheed and all them have started that, them first, and that's what, there's it's not the same, man. They're picking and choosing who they want to put on the fire, so to speak.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And I don't think people understand that or want to understand that. They want to, I don't, basically what we're just saying is have the same energy. Have the same energy you had when you thought Chris Brown assaulted a woman, which turned out to be fake. Right? He's suing that girl. That happened this week. But everybody jumped on that story. They jumped on that Chris Brown story and were ready to attack him. And all we're saying is have the same energy for these Hollywood pedos, for these Hollywood rapists. Because there are real victims out here and all offenders need to be dragged.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we're saying is have the same energy. It seems like when it's the black man, black people want to hang him before the white man. They're like, I got a massa. Come here, nigga.
Yo, it's extra spice when you got the black man on trial, man. They gonna get into it, man.
Word. And Taraji went a little bit too Hotep with her Instagram investigation. Not even Taraji's safe. Not even Taraji's safe. She found out the hard way how you got to play this game, how you got to toe the line, how you got to stay within the group think. Damn. They attacked
especially
Taraji.
online. It comes to look like these liberal Negroes, they have a little bit stronger presence online. Cause I don't know, it just might be they're shouting out the more. They got more time on their hands. They can just be like on people and shit like that. But I think a lot of people understood what Taraji was trying to say.
Word. Shout to Love is a 4-letter word with the $5 super chat. She says sending love and respect. Thank you. We appreciate you. I see your picture too. You look like a beautiful white woman. Thank you. I love white women.
Yeah, everybody, please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. I think in the January 31st, they won't let you share from the likes. So please hit that share button.
Yeah.
We appreciate all super chat donations. Chaos Minor, $2 super chat. Love you dudes. Here's a tip in the tip jar. Thank you. Lipster Davis, humans let emotions run them instead of logic. Thank you. Lipster Davis with $10 donation.
Lipster, what up, homie? He's a consistent supporter, yo.
Yeah. Jason Van Dyke, Laquan McDonald, there was a shooting a couple of years ago in Chicago. Young black man was running down the street. He was smoking wet. I'm just going to pure disclosure. He was smoking PCP, and I think he had a knife in his hand, and there was a recording of the shooting, and Van Dyke shot him 17 times. It was ridiculous. It was cold-blooded murder. And
he was unarmed?
No, the dude had a knife on him, but Van Dyke shot him like Van Dyke just got out the vehicle and started shooting. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like it was just like that, you know. So he got fired, and he ended up serving. The judge, they gave him 6 years, and they're saying he can get out in three years.
Slap on the wrist, huh?
Slap on the wrist, man. Slap on the wrist. You know, because it's a shame, but you know all that stuff adds up. You know, if they do autopsy and they see you're on PCP and stuff like that, and PCP is a nasty drug, man. It makes you do. I seen it make people run out the street butt naked. That's what we used to call it out in Dub C. Them cats was out on that butt naked during one summer. Nick Rose was just running up and down the street butt naked, man. It was just wild, jumping out the windows. It was crazy, man. It was just, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, I don't want none of that shit. Keep that stuff away from me. You know, but in a court, man, I don't know. I thought the judge the sentences was kind of lenient. I think, Van Dyke, he wanted to kill a lot of people. I have respect for police officers. Some people join the police just to kill people, just to get a legal kill. You know what I mean? I don't know, gets their nuts off or something. I don't know. But it seemed like to me that's what it was with Van Dyke.
Yeah. Seems like a very open and closed shut case with the usual ending where the white man walks. What can you do? What can you do?
What we can do is stop smoking wet and stop running around the street acting crazy, man. You know what I mean? If we don't put ourselves in that position, then you don't have to worry about these so-so cops out there. You know what I'm saying? We keep putting ourselves in the position, and then when something happened, we act all surprised and whatever. I'm like, man, that's what do you think they train for? That's what they train to do.
Are you victim blaming?
Oh, come on, man.
That sounds like victim blaming, Uncle Hotep.
Hey, man. Rest in peace, Laquan. If victim blaming would have kept him out of the street that night, then, hey, sign me up, man. Sign me up.
Yeah, I teach my sons that it's really easy to die and it's really easy to get locked up. It don't take much to end up in jail or locked up. As a man, you know, I never really frame it as a black man. I always frame it as just being a man, because it's a huge difference between a man and a woman when it comes to the justice system and how sentences and cases are handed out. So I always let them know, you know, you always have to move, you know, under the control of your higher self, I guess you could say. You know, you always want to be, you know, making smart decisions. You know, just being around the wrong crowd and how you messed up, you know, go down for somebody else's crime sometimes. So I tell my kids stories of the times I got arrested and whatnot, just so they can see how easy it is. Yeah. But, you know, just as easy as it is to go to jail, it is to get popped by one of these cops, because some of them are racist, some of them want to kill people, and the rest of them are scared.
Yeah. Scared dog. You don't want to mess with them.
I think the scared ones are probably the most dangerous.
Yeah.
The last thing you want is a scared person with possession of a firearm.
Yeah, man. Keep them away from me, man. And we should be putting ourselves far away from them. You know, not seeking confrontation with the police. If you ask me.
Yeah, this white girl gonna say on my Twitter this week. I want to say it was yesterday. We were talking about the Covington students, which we're going to talk about in a few, but she said something like, you know, you claim you're pro-gun, but these white folks out here wouldn't hesitate to shoot you if it came down to it. So I told her about the 1876 Hamburg massacre in South Carolina, where the Democrats slaughtered black people. And had it not been for possession of firearms, more black people would have died. So I say that to say this. For the black people that are for gun control, as you will see when we talk about Venezuela, you are setting yourself up for demise. And when we see people killing us, like this police officer killed that man, and we want to volunteer our guns, or basically saying the only people that are allowed to have guns are people like the dudes that killed McDonald.
That don't make no sense to me, man. It don't make no goddamn sense to me.
Exactly.
Cardi B had a hot week. She came out and, it's not her song, but she piggybacked on that twerk video. Like, I guess she's guest on it. They had a big contest and, they had sisters shaking their ass all over Instagram, trying to get flued out to shake their ass some more on a yacht. Man, they must have insurance on their asses now, man. The apple bottles, that they were shaking them apple bottles, man. Well, anyway, there was a backlash, whole bunch of backlash about the twerk video. And then Tammy Lauren, we miss Tammy. She hasn't had somebody to go toe to toe with. And then she had a back and forth with Cardi B. Oh my gosh, man. What do you think about it, man?
Well, first of all, I want to talk about the twerk video. Congratulations to Cardi B on her Pepsi ad. When you get your Pepsi ad, you like officially made it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Hotep Jesus needs a fucking Pepsi ad now that I think about it. Damn, I ain't never gonna get a Pepsi ad. Anyway. The twerk video, somebody, I believe it was Eat the Real Kia. Homegirl from Philly made a great comment. She said, now keep in mind these girls twerking had body paint of like tigers and zebras and wild animals.
Yeah.
And she said, you guys hate when white people frame you as animals and being, like the Sargie Bartman thing, where we're used for our bodies for sexual exploitation. She says, but then you guys champion this video where women are dressed like wild animals, black women dressed like wild animals for sexual exploitation. And when I first saw the video, I didn't see that. Now, when she said it, I was like, damn, you hit that on. See, sometimes my Hotep mind is on and sometimes my Hotep mind is off.
The ass was shaking. That's what you was looking at.
You see, when I saw Cardi B and that ass shake, my Hotep mind was turned off. And I'm not afraid to admit that. I said, damn, look at that tiger ass. But she's right. The subjugation to sexual exploitation has to be curtailed. It has to be bridled. It has to be governed.
Though, has it peaked? Have we reached peak? It looks like they got another mile to go, man.
Nah, they got more to go. So I've been doing this survey of just how women dress now. So the way prostitutes used to dress back in the day is how women dress now just to go to the club.
Right.
Even the most conservative club dress is what a prostitute would wear back in the day. So, watching the progression of the dressing promiscuously, I feel like we're projected to have booty, butt naked women in the club in the next 2 years. They're going to come completely naked. I think they're just going to come like the dress just painted on. I think body paint is going to be the last last stage of evolution of the promiscuously dressed woman. We still have some ways to go. Twerking has not peaked yet. It's just getting started.
I don't know, man. It's crazy, because usually, black people is trendy. You know what I mean? They don't really stay on trends too long. You know what I mean? They don't really run the trend to the ground. They run twerking to the ground, man. I'm like, they've been doing this same joint for this is going almost 10 years. It gotta be those, man. I'm like, this has been a long time, and the girl who tweeted that, they dressed up as some animals and they run around twerking, and she's right. She's absolutely right. And this is the image they want to portray. And a lot of the people's comebacks, the left women's comebacks were, oh, this is empowering. We can dress whatever way we want. It doesn't give you a right to touch us. Nobody was even saying about touching y'all.
Right.
We're just saying, have some self-respect, man. There's no self-respect nowadays. It just isn't.
Well, it might be time for the black community to adopt the hijab. Burkas for all you hoes. This behavior is haram. I mean, we really have to get control of our women, man. That might sound misogynistic. That might sound a bit archaic and chauvinistic, but God damn it, I believe it. We got to get control because the daughters are watching. It's rapists lurking out here, and we don't need to be giving them too much eye candy to get ideas.
Yeah, it become an industry in itself. You know what I mean? Some of these strippers that, I follow some on Snapchat. They go to state, you know what I mean? The weekend in Detroit, then we go to the Cleveland, then fly down to Miami. It's like a tour, you know what I mean? It's like, the Chitlin circuit of, used to have the comedians, they used to call it the Chitlin circuit. They got a stripper circuit. I'm like, come on, man. We gotta do better than that, man. I'm sorry, man. We gotta do better than that. There's only one culture that's supporting this, and it's us.
Yeah.
And this is what we want to be known for when they go into history books and Encyclopedia Britannica of the 2010, 2019s. And this is what they're going to see?
Yeah, they're going to see hip hop was all about popping Zans, drinking syrup, and women shaking their ass. That's what they're going to say about hip hop. I knew we was doing when white women started having classes for twerking.
You know what I mean? It got that far.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, damn, I'm sorry, white man. We done infected your women with the with the knick-knock bug. My bad. We got to keep somebody woman pure. Now the white woman out here, the white woman got fat asses. The white woman twerking. Lord, ain't nobody safe.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, man, they getting them fat transfers just like them, man. Just like them, man. I'm like, oh my God. At least the only thing is the white woman won't go as overboard as the sisters will go overboard to ass, man.
Yeah.
They won't go over. I mean, they'll just go a little bit, but it just makes it look funny because she's white with a big ass. But you know what I mean? The sisters go overboard with the fat transfers, man.
Yeah, they going overboard. I mean, this is definitely Kim Kardashian West's fault.
Yeah, definitely.
We have to place blame on the royal family. I'm sorry, Kim. But this is your fault. In some ways, I want to thank you because there's few things finer on earth than a white woman with a black girl's ass. It's like the best of both worlds.
Oh man, stop it, man.
I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble for this episode. but
yeah. So
Cardi B and Tommy, right?
Yeah.
To get back on topic, I feel like Cardi B is outclassed by Tommy Lauren, our beloved white blonde. Cardi's stuck in that left wing bubble, and I would love. I know. Cernovich has a fight coming up with Tom Arnold.
Yeah,
it would be awesome if we could get like a mud wrestling match between Tommy Lauren, Cardi B, AOC, and Candace Owens. That would be sexy. Bikini mudslinging. If y'all not from the 80s, y'all know nothing about no mud wrestling. Y'all know nothing about women mud wrestling. Go do your Googles on bikini mud wrestling. That would be great for an undercard for the Cernovich Tom Arnold fight. I'd pay for that.